Since the mid-20th century, the US dollar has been the world's primary reserve currency. The global economy heavily depends on it. It's used in international trade, pricing essential commodities, and providing financial stability for countries. But what if the dollar suddenly disappeared from the global financial system? What would happen to economies and nations, and what would the world look like without this currency? The instant disappearance of the dollar would have profound impacts on international trade, commodity prices, and sovereign debt. The dollar is the currency used to settle most global trade deals. If it vanished suddenly, countries would be perplexed about how to settle trade transactions. Companies and nations would need to seek an alternative currency or new trading system, leading to a temporary cessation of trade. Countries dependent on the dollar for imports and exports would face severe economic crises, necessitating a reevaluation of their trade contracts and negotiations based on other currencies. Commodity prices such as oil and gold are priced in US dollars. If the dollar vanished, it would create significant confusion in global financial markets. This could lead to sharp fluctuations in commodity prices, causing widespread economic disruption. Nations reliant on commodity exports would suffer real value drops, further complicating the economic situation. Many countries have substantial debts denominated in dollars. If the dollar disappeared, these nations would struggle to repay their debts or renegotiate terms, potentially leading to a global debt crisis and interventions from international financial institutions. Countries utilizing the dollar in their monetary policies would find it difficult to control inflation and exchange rates, leading to internal economic collapses. In the search for alternatives, nations might turn to currencies like the euro or the Chinese yuan. However, this shift would require significant changes in the global financial system and adjustments in financial infrastructure. Key players in the global economy would try to forge new agreements and identify a substitute reserve currency, a transition bound to be filled with challenges and hardships. Others might see gold or digital currencies like Bitcoin as potential alternatives, yet these options come with new challenges. Gold is limited, and the global acceptance of digital currencies has not yet reached the required level. Relying on gold or digital currencies could lead to the emergence of a new economic system, based on different rules and new trading methods. The disappearance of the dollar could also lead to international tensions, particularly among major powers vying to impose their currencies as substitutes, affecting global stability. Nations heavily reliant on the dollar might experience social upheavals due to significant impacts on living standards from economic turmoil. Individuals worldwide would directly feel the effects through loss of savings, price fluctuations, and difficulties in accessing essential goods. The transition to a new financial system would take time and could result in market instability, making daily life harder for people. The sudden disappearance of the US dollar from the global financial system would have catastrophic impacts on the global economy,